Alright, off to the casino on our first day of our $1 Million Challenge video series here. We're going to see how we work out here. I'm going to try to get on some of those 9.6 jacks or better machines and see if we can pull anything off, but yeah, we're just going to go in there. If I can't get on them, if they're not working correctly, I'll have to find something else. I haven't really decided exactly what I'm going to do yet, but maybe we'll try Hyper Bonus or something. But I'm probably going to start off on $2 coin, which is $10 a bet, and that's as high as those machines go, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so as soon as I get out of farm country here, I'll let you guys know what's going on. Alright, see you on the other side. I loaded $300 into this machine. These machines here, as you can see, they're not in that great a shape, and the music in this section of the casino right now is entirely too loud. I was going to get copyrights all over the place if I didn't edit this portion of it out, so we'll just do this here. And as you can see, I started off on $2 coin, so we're looking at $10 bets here. I'm going to play this for a little while. Now, throughout the course of this first game that I'm playing, I did make a couple mistakes here. I think I missed two pair twice. Okay, so there's an ace there. Yeah, I should have gone for a jack 10 here, which, no, just a jack, I'm sorry. I know it's a little bit hard to see, but, you know, like, bear with me. Like I said, these machines here are not in the greatest of shape, but they are the 9.6 machines. They are the full pay ones, so I have to use what's available to me. And this was actually the third one I tried. The other two, the screens didn't work right on. I couldn't change games or anything like that. I couldn't even get it set up, so the third one worked out. Alright, there's a 3 of a kind on the twos. Just our queen on the 8-9 queen. Alright, yeah. Pair of jacks. Alright, flush draw. I think when this goes down to 200 is where I switch it. You know, you'll see on the screen where I'm switching it at. I drop it down to $1 coin. Now, the second clip in this video, because I did move on to another game after I was finished with this, I'm going to try to leave the audio on for that one. And see how, here, yeah, I'm switching to $1 coin right now, and back up the jacks are better. I'm going to try to leave the audio on that one, because that game has a decent volume to it, and the music wasn't as loud in that portion of the video poker area as what this one was here. And this game here barely has any sound to it whatsoever. I mean, I'm sitting right next to it, and I could barely even hear it myself, so. Alright, pair of aces. There, I got a flush draw here. Let's see. Oh, no, jacks are better. Alright, yeah, we took jacks are better on that, which is actually the correct call to do. Yeah, that was a flush draw there that we didn't get. All right, trip twos on that one. Jack hold there. I mean, I'm even having trouble seeing these cards on the screen myself here. Fortunately, the reflection's bad as well, and everything was working against me trying to record this, but it is a bank of 8 machines. Maybe next time I try this, I'll try see if I can find one on the other side that works. Maybe the lighting will be a little bit different. But there are only 8 machines in that bank, and I believe there are the only 9.6 machines in the building, so... Alright, 3 to the Royal there. Yeah, there I was switching the speed because the game was moving too fast for me. And this is actually the first time I'm actually trying to do a voiceover, so just bear with me on this because I have no clue, really. I mean, I understand how to do it, but I don't have a script, so I'm just sitting here talking as it's going. Alright, trip jacks there. Couldn't hit that fourth one, though. I can see the 4s on that one. Pair of jacks again. There, held the jack 10 there. Can't hit that Royal without the 10, so I'm okay with doing that. And there, a pair of queens on that one there. 3 of the Royal again. I went with that over the flush, I believe, yes. At this point in time, I'm really looking for, a flush, full houses, the 4 of a kind, something to boost me back up here because we're starting to dwindle down. We're almost halfway through. Got 3 of a kind on that one. I did notice that a lot of the 2s were coming out. Yeah, jacks are better. I hold all 3. I know bonus poker would have just been the jack queen, but
Actually, they were suited. I should have just held the Jack Queen. Maybe. I don't remember. It's got a pair of jacks on that one. A pair of queens. All right, I'm starting to get down here as far as money goes, almost to the halfway point again. At this point, I'm really looking for something higher on the pay table. At least to flush that a little bit in there. Yeah, those cards really are hard to see. I apologize for that, but like I said, there's not a whole lot I could have done about it because of the reflection. And these machines are hard enough to film as it is because of the angle that they're at. They could really use something higher on that pay table right now because it's starting to get down lower, down to 140 right now, out of 300. There's a full house I needed. That definitely added some ammo. And I'm overloaded with caffeine while I'm doing this too. I usually don't drink that much coffee in the summertime, but that was a day. I got a pair of kings there. Open and straight draw there, which I missed. Well, I didn't miss it. I didn't get the card I needed. Got a pair of kings. You see, I think I missed those two jacks on the end there. That's one of the two pairs that I missed. I think I missed a 3 to a royal draw there too. I'm not sure if I held that 10 or not. And a pair of queens there. Got some sevens on that one. Didn't help any. Still hovering slightly over $100 here, but down a bit at this point. I was thinking about going for that inside straight there, but I don't believe that I did. No, I did not. Another flush draw. Didn't get it. All right, now we're down below 100 here. Trick queens that time, that helped a little bit. So I was thinking about holding that 10 there. Yeah, I did. Pair of queens over that straight draw there. Yeah, doing this voiceover is harder than I thought it was going to be. Definitely not in my wheelhouse, that's for sure. Alright, so got another flush draw here. Down to $85 right now. I really need this machine to start cooperating with me at some point. Did I just miss a 10 on that one too? I think I meant to hit the button, but didn't register. You gotta be careful with these machines because, like I said before, they're not in the greatest shape, and if you're not really paying attention to what you're doing, then things are not going to get held. $70. It's looking kind of bleak right now on this challenge. And there it is. So we're back up to 210 with that. And at this point, I had a older gentleman next to me on my right hand side there, struggling, trying to get that machine to work. He looks over at it and tells me good job, and here I'm explaining to him that unfortunately I was on jacks or better. Because if I had done a triple double, that would have paid the same as a royal flush. And I finally got that flush draw I was looking for as well. Not sure why I didn't take that previous hand there. Like I said, I made some critical mistakes here in this game, but a lot of it was me not paying attention. Number two, that's just the way that the game was working as well. Because I mean, you can see this screen. I mean, I was having a hard. That's not anything with my camera. I think that's actually how the game looked, and it was hard to see. But here we got another full house on there. Actually, not too sure how much longer these older machines are going to last, but I decided I was up. Well, not up, but I decided I was going to take it back up to $2 coin again. So now we're back up to $2 at $10 a bet. As long as you keep getting jacks or better, or at least two pair, that'll keep you fed for a while. And so we had the three of a kind on the jacks there. And I'm pretty sure what I did here is play this down to the original starting point of $300. And then switched games and went over to double super times pay. Like I said, I'm going to try to leave the audio on that game and see what happens when I upload it. And I'll just have to do some edits within YouTube itself from that point on. But I'm going to try to upload that one with the actual game audio and see how it works out. Yeah, so now we're up 110 at this 120 at this point. I did challenge it a little while longer here. I think I brought it down to the original 300 here. I probably should have cashed out when I was $100 ahead, but and when I move over to double super times pay, that was kind of impromptu. I wasn't really planning on playing that game, but I saw the opening and I took it. And then you'll hear there's some lady on the machine next to me trying to find a Keno game, and she was saying that, you know, the one that she's at and the next one, she's looking for a spot for a friend to play at, and I don't know, she thought I was going to get up off the machine that I was on so she could play Keno, because that's where that Keno game was at, but that wasn't going to happen. So we'll just let this run down, and we'll see you in our next segment here. Play. Oh, this one.
They were right here, right? No, and you said, this is it right here. There's more games on this. There's more games on this thing. Return to game. More games. Wait, hold on. Here it is, Pauline. Where's your puppy? Oh, yes. Hold on, let me get my... I got it, Pauline. You got it? Oh. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. I can't find it. What are you looking for? I'm going to wind up losing everything. I don't keep an eye on it. Oh, is it these games big ones? Yeah, the games. Can you give me a chance? Yeah. Let's see. They were the newer ones. It's right here, Pauline. I found it. Because I went up to your games, and then I came here. Okay, I'm sorry, try that over here. Look, here. Okay.
Excuse me. I'll be coming back to take orders.
Right in here, right? It says, I don't know if it's that one. This one it is. Here, you can play this. His and mine do this.
What's that?
Yours has a Keno game in it as well. You're playing the
Yeah, I don't play Keno.
You're smart.
Yeah, that game is horrible.
You have to keep scrolling up to your see Keno. Only these two. When he gets up. Pull it up for me, will you?
Yeah, right?
Oh, you got 200, you're not going nowhere.
This is the one that was broke. That's the one I played. This is the one that was broke. But how come I can't find that?
But they don't have it. They're the only two machines. Thank you.